Have you ever noticed how quickly people forget your struggles? Yesterday's drama at work, the argument with your partner, or the financial pressure keeping you up at night, most people simply move on. We live in a world where likes and comments feel like validation, yet the truth is sobering. Nobody thinks about your failures as much as you do. Imagine if you could stop worrying about who cares and instead put all that energy into building inner strength, clarity, and calm. Welcome to Stoic Blend, where ancient wisdom meets modern life. Today, we'll explore why nobody cares focus on yourself is true in Stoic philosophy, and how this perspective can free you from stress, comparison, and insecurity. Part 1: The harsh but liberating truth. In American offices, people worry endlessly about how they're perceived. Did my boss notice that mistake? Do my colleagues respect me? But the reality is that most coworkers are absorbed in their own deadlines, their own Slack notifications, their own financial stress. This is where the phrase "nobody cares focus on yourself" comes alive. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself in Meditations that other people's opinions are fleeting, that we cannot control what they think or how long they remember our flaws. Isn't it freeing to realize that the spotlight you fear is barely shining on you? People are too busy with their own worries to track yours. This insight removes unnecessary weight, allowing you to focus inward instead of wasting energy chasing approval. Part 2: The Stoic perspective on attention. Seneca warned that we lose life not by dying, but by wasting our attention on the wrong things. How often do we scroll through social media, consumed by likes, comparing our behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel? Here the Stoic lesson is clear. Where attention goes, the soul follows. If we spend life wondering whether people care, we become slaves to their silence. But if we embody nobody cares, focus on yourself, we reclaim attention for what matters: our habits, our values, our growth. Think about the digital overload in America. Constant notifications, online arguments, endless news cycles. Epictetus will remind us that these external events lie outside our control. What we can control is our response, whether we scatter attention on others' opinions or discipline it toward our own progress. Part 3: Emotional resonance and modern struggles. Consider relationships. Many people feel unseen by family, misunderstood by partners, or undervalued by friends. The ache of nobody cares can feel real. But here's the twist. Once you stop demanding that others carry your burdens, you begin to build the muscle of self-responsibility. Marcus Aurelius lived through wars, plagues, and betrayal. Yet he wrote to himself, "It's not what they say or think that matters, but what you do." This echoes today's truth. Nobody cares focus on yourself is not a rejection of love or community. It's an invitation to stop outsourcing your peace of mind. In the US, financial strain often amplifies this pain. We think others are watching our success or failure, but in truth, they are struggling with their own mortgage payments, medical bills, or job insecurity. By recognizing this, we stop dramatizing their judgment and start investing energy into solutions. Part 4: Practical applications of the Stoic lesson. So how do we apply this wisdom? Here are some practices. 1. Morning reflection. Write down one area where you've been craving approval. Then ask, is this within my control? If not, release it. 2. Digital boundaries. Limit time on social media, where the illusion of others caring is strongest. Replace it with 1 hour of reading or exercise. Workplace Stoicism. When criticized at work, pause before reacting. Ask, does this reflect my character or just someone else's stress? 4. Family relationships. Instead of expecting others to understand every feeling, practice clear communication, but accept that only you can master your inner state. 5. Financial stress. Focus on budgeting, small wins, and self-discipline, rather than worrying about how others perceive your status. Each step recenters your energy, on what the Stoics call the sphere of control. And that's where true freedom lies. Part 5. The bigger picture. Self-mastery. At its heart, nobody cares focus on yourself is not cynicism. It's clarity. It doesn't mean people never love you. It means their attention isn't constant, and it shouldn't need to be. Marcus Aurelius, leading the Roman Empire, knew the crowd's cheers or jeers were short-lived. Seneca taught that a wise person is self-sufficient, even when fortune turns. Epictetus reminded his students that freedom begins when we stop chaining our peace to the approval of others. So the bigger picture is self-mastery. When you stop asking, do they care? And instead ask, what can I do today to live with virtue? Your life transforms. This shift is the essence of Stoic resilience in modern life. We've explored why nobody cares focus on yourself is true in Stoic philosophy. It's not a cold dismissal, it's a path to freedom. By redirecting attention inward, applying Stoic practices, and letting go of external validation, you build strength, calm, and clarity. If this video resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe to Stoic Blend. Your support helps us continue bringing ancient wisdom into today's challenges. And I'll leave you with a question. What's one area of your life where you need to stop seeking approval and start focusing on yourself? Comment below. I love to hear your reflections.